architecture, it has the side on the side, which means it's not in between, it's separate because it's kind of bottleneck. But that's the different topic of the computing architecture. Anyway, then instead of reading directly, we can use the memory. So which means when you execute this program will be loaded into the memory, certain area. That is called process. So it has been a long time to define what is a process. So process, when you execute, turn on this one, and BIOS program point the boot sector of the hard disk drive. This one has the kernel program. So that program will be loaded into the memory. That is the first init process in your computer. Okay. So what is the process? Process is the sequence of instruction loaded into the memory. Then it's ready to be ready for the CPU. Before that, this is a process. So can we just copy this program into the memory? No. There is a specific rule, which is called the source data structure. Okay? It has code segment, text segment, stack area, heap area. So stack area is a temporary space, and the heap area is the data, local area, local data, and a global variable. We will see detail. Text and the code segment. There's a specific structure. For example, this is a 32K, and this one is a 2K and 4K, so we can use it. Okay. This part will be created in the memory. Then CPU knows where is the starting point using specific register. For example, IP, I guess. Am I correct? IP, instruction pointer, right? So using this one, and also CS, code segment. Where is this code segment? By combining, you can find the memory location. Memory is nothing but series of address. So when we copy that, the program, with this CPU can read, then process. CPU is processing such an instruction level. Okay? Sometimes you need more process, not only core process, but probably how many processes can you create on your laptop. If you are going to check how many processes are more than 100, 200 processes, how can? This is the first process we had. We need another process. How can you create a process? Actually, a copy. Really, it's copy. So we have, how many processes right now we have? Only one process. That is kernel process. Okay. Then to create another process, actually copy, exactly same copy of the process. It's kind of clone. Okay. Then separate. Just like when I have my baby. Okay. Baby is kind of the clone, my copy. Then by certain age, so he or she will be independent. Then will be separate process. But still there is a relationship between parents and child. So this, if this one is the first process, it has several children process. Each one has the number. Like this one, create another process, another process, another process, another, and another, like this one. It has the tree structure. So you can process. So for example, in my desktop, here, if this is for example desktop, then if I click another Microsoft, it will create Microsoft, another children process, something like that. Okay? So this is the structure of the process in any operating system. Use such a thing. We will learn details later. So that is the process. So in the first part of in this semester, we will mainly discuss about the a process management. Process is the everything, actually, more than half of the operating system. Okay? So in the first part of the operating system, we mainly discuss about such a process management.
So
Then
the very first process is the kernel process, right?
yes. The first one is kernel, then it will create. Sometimes it's called the init process. Sometimes it's called the zero process, depending on the operating system. Then it will create the process. Sometimes they are called the system processes, but eventually, like this, we will learn details later. Okay, then this is the first part. The second part is also, as you may realize, the memory is very, very important in the operating system. The benefit is fast, right? And also it's bigger than the register. So we can utilize this memory, but it's limited. What is the memory size of your laptop? 4 GB?
Yeah,
8 GB?
16 GB.
16 GB. Is it enough?
No, right now it's not.
So you need more and more, right? So that's the same thing. Comparing to hard disk drive, your memory size is not enough. So we need to share this memory in and out. Okay? So second part of the operating system, we will learn how to manage memory. It's a memory management. Okay? The next one is, because this is not big enough, we need bigger size of storage. This is the file system. So in the actually most of the data and information are stored in the file. So we are going to use the file and file system to keep such a very large information and data. So third part of the operating system, we will discuss about the file management. So in this class, we are going to discuss about the mainly 3 topics. One is the process management. Second part is memory management, and the last part is the file management. And your first project will be related to the process management, and second is probably the memory management. Last semester it was the system management. So this time we will have the project related to this one. So as you have seen, as you can see here, to understand the operating system, I believe the computer architecture is very important. So if you think that you forget most of the topic that you learn in the computing architecture or the microprocessor, why don't you quickly take a look at your old textbook, or as many of you guys like, so you can go to the wiki, quickly check the Wikipedia. So that's also not too bad. Okay. Then, any question? Okay, so however, before we start, we are going to see, it's not done yet. We have 10 more minutes. So we will see some introduction part that we discuss the concept of the operating system as well